Hello, my name is Raivo Zeps, and my student ID number is A00065355. And this is my walkthrough video for my networking project. In this video, I'll show you how I built the topology, how I configured the routes, switches, servers, and DHCP, and then I'll demonstrate the results for steps 8, 9, and 10. Here's my full topology, as you can see. At the top, I have R1 and R2, which is then connected to R3 with serial DC cables. R2 is connected to its own switch, PCs, and DHCP server, just like R1 is. R3 is then connected to R4 with a copper crossover cable, which is then connected to a switch, which is connected to two web servers. R3 is then connected to its own DNS server as well. Here in R1, you can see the static IP routes that I've set up, which is addressed for the LAN and the link to R3. On R2, here are the IP addresses. There's five of them. You, these are configured for this network and the link to R3 as well. Similarly, R3, I configured the interfaces for the LANs below, the DNS subnet, and the link to R4. Here they are. And then on R4, the interfaces are configured for the web server subnet and the link back to R3 once again. Next, I configured the DHCP servers. I'll show you now. Here's the pool. This pool hands out addresses for the 10.0.4.0 network with the correct default gateway. And then I did the same for DHCP server 2, except it connects to 192.168.20.2. And this also is the correct gateway. All PCs have also, because of this, all the PCs receive their correct IPs and all their addresses, everything that needs to be received from the DHCP servers. Now for the DNS server, I added the two DNS records. I'll show you now. This one goes to computing.dcu.ie, and this one goes to our module page. They have their own IPs, which the IPs link to the web servers that I'm going to show you now. I'll now show you web server 1. Here's my HTTP files. This is my index.html file, which I modified. And then also here's my logo that was given to me in the project. And then it's almost the same for web server 2, except there is no logo. Here's my index.html. Now I will show you the websites which are fully functional. And here's the first one for computing.dc.ie. Here is our module page. And now I am going to ping PC3 from PC0. There we go. Completely successful, zero lost. And I'm going to ping PC2 from PC4. Our first request timed out, but the rest of them were received. Thank you so much for watching my walkthrough. I'll see you next time.